There's a very famous saying that you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. I think in the context of entrepreneurship, it comes to the fact that who you consider to be your competition. And I strongly believe that competition or competitors are a really, really good thing. It forces you to be a better version of yourself every single day. It forces you to work towards something that could be just on the cusp of being unachievable. And I think competition is one of the reasons why people never stay on top for a very long period of time, because there's always one or a group of people behind them looking towards them, getting laser focused in each and everything that they do so that they may improve themselves. As an entrepreneur too, I think it's very important to have a good sense of your competition in the sense of not just other companies doing what you're doing, but also other entrepreneurs as well, and not in a negative sense, not in a sense of a rivalry that is destructive, but in a sense that you can use that as a way to motivate yourself, push yourself when the ships are down, push yourself when you don't have enough reasons to get out of bed and be the best version of yourself. And in some cases, these competitors or antagonists or enemies or whatever you choose to call them could be imagined. It doesn't have to be real, it doesn't have to be public. Even the competitor doesn't need to know about you as well. So, specifically in the context of Xena, a lot of the customers, especially the large ones that we work with, are also working with other companies that are larger than us, that have been around for much longer than us. And so for us, those large companies who are working with our customers are our competitors. They, like I said, have been around much longer. I assume they have much stronger relationships with the people within the organization who are our customers or potential customers. And despite that, the reason that Xena and other earlier stage startups can succeed and thrive and eat their lunch is because of the sense of competition, the sense of healthy competitions that pushes their team to do that little extra above what they're already doing to make their product, their experience, their relationship, and everything much better than the competitors possibly can give. This enables startups to be more agile. This pushes them to be the most innovative entity perhaps in the world that we exist right now. So competition could actually be a good thing, and is a good thing in my opinion. And we have seen time and time again industries in which there are competition typically tend to do much better for the customers who are using them. And in a lot of cases, we have seen more recently as well, large companies are trying to thwart their competition, kill them before they can even breathe. And that may work in the short term, but just like we have seen in a lot of cases, that might not succeed in the long term. One good example is that of Google, who they have done a lot of things, spent a lot of money, invested a lot of time and resources into ensuring that their browser Chrome is the number one, the most used browser in the world. Granted, they may be the best in terms of usability, accessibility, and they have done so by paying Apple to be the default browser. They have paid, I'm sure, paid others, hardware providers to ensure that people by default use the platform, and that is currently forcing, or that has resulted in the Department of Justice in the US recommending that they break up because of the monopoly power that they have, and because of the fact that they are misusing the monopoly power to charge more in ads, that is negatively impacting the advertisers, most of them who are small businesses as well. And so I think keeping an eye on competitors is good. And once we do become the market leaders in the industry, then I could potentially talk about how market leaders can maintain their dominance by keeping a close eye on their competitors who may be smaller than them as well. Hopefully, we'll get to that space soon. So, this is something that I've been thinking about, and it's always good to have someone in mind who you consider not necessarily a competitor, but people call them inspiration, role models, and other such terms as well, but in essence they're a competition because they're trying to replicate the success of someone they look up to, and I think that's a good thing.